The United States, one of the biggest and most diverse nations on Earth, is home to an incredible variety of tourist attractions, from the skyscrapers of New York and Chicago, to the amazing landscapes of Yellowstone and Alaska, to the sunny shores of Florida, California, and Hawaii. There are so many tourist sites in the USA that it would be tempting to list entire cities or even entire states, but I have attempted to concentrate on specific attractions in our top 25. Number 15. Mount Rushmore. The South Dakota-based Mount Rushmore National Memorial is perhaps the most uniquely American monument. The pictures of 4 previous presidents of the United States are shown on Mount Rushmore, which was built at the beginning of the 20th century. Each face was created and blasted out of a face of rock. The faces of the likes of Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, and Theodore Roosevelt are shown in realistic detail for visitors to enjoy. Better views and an unusual viewpoint of the monument are offered by the brief Presidential Trail, which is located near Mount Rushmore's foot. Number 14. Mesa Verde. The preserved ancestral Pueblo dwellings are in Colorado's Mesa Verde National Park. Many of these houses, cut out of rock faces and caverns, were built in the first half of the 13th century. These historic homes are still accessible today by strolling beneath the cliffs that dangle over the water. The balcony house, which is unusually well preserved, has 40 rooms that can only be accessed by a ladder. Even larger and thought to have formerly accommodated more than 100 people in its 150 original rooms is the neighboring Cliff Palace. Number 13. Kennedy Space Center. The Florida coast city of Cape Canaveral, Florida, is home to several kinds of space-related attractions. One of the best is the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, which has served as the launch location for automated rockets since 1998 and has launched every U.S. human space travel since 1968. Visitors may experience the stress and excitement of the race to the moon while discovering more about the early space pioneers. Even a chance to take part in the shuttle launch experience, which simulates space travel, is available. Number 12. Carlsbad Caverns. Carlsbad Caverns, as the name suggests, is a collection of more than 115 caves. These caves made of limestone are found in southern New Mexico, and a guided tour allows guests to visit more than 900 feet, 275 meters, below the Earth's surface. The Big Room, which is located here, is the biggest single cave chamber in all of North America. Visitors may go on a 90-minute trek within the room to explore the extraordinary underground setting. Number 11. French Quarter in New Orleans. There are many unique communities in the city of New Orleans, Louisiana, but none is as well recognized as the French Quarter. The French Quarter, often known as the Vieux Carré, is where New Orleans' significant French colonial influences are most clearly seen. There is outstanding construction all over, with the St. Louis Cathedral serving as the main draw. The Moonwalk, an asphalt walkway close to the River Mississippi, and Bourbon Street, the undeniable center of the city's nightlife, drinking, and entertainment, are both characteristics of the French Quarter. Number 10. Walt Disney World in Orlando. Walt Disney World is the most well-known of the amusement parks in Orlando, Florida. The Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, and the Blizzard Beach Water Park are just a few of the different theme parks that make up Walt Disney World, which many tourists are unaware of. At Disney Springs, guests can experience thrilling rides, Broadway-caliber performances, nightlife, dining, shopping, and entertainment. Number 9. Florida Keys. The 120-mile-long chain of tropical islands referred to as the Florida Keys is linked to the mainland by a number of bridges and circles the base of the peninsula that makes up Florida. Films like True Lies and Fast, Too Furious have frequently filmed in the Lower Keys 7-Mile Bridge, the most spectacular bridge in the entire globe. From the islands of Key Largo, Islamorada, Marathon, Lower Keys, and eventually Key West, the farthest and most well-known island, U.S. Highway 1, often known as the Overseas Highway, is reached. Number 8. Grand Canyon. One of the top places to visit in the U.S. is the Grand Canyon, which is located in northern Arizona. The Colorado River has carved the canyon over a period of several million years. It is 446 kilometers, 277 miles long, and reaches a depth of over 1.6 kilometers. Although the Grand Canyon is neither the deepest nor longest canyon in the world, its immense size and its intricate and colorful environment provide visitors with incredible vistas that are unrivaled anywhere else in the world. Number 7. Yellowstone. The world's first national park, Yellowstone National Park, was set up in 1872 to conserve the region's great wildlife, untamed beauty, and countless geysers, hot springs, and other thermal zones. Yellowstone is perched over a massive hotspot where molten rock from the mantle has risen to the surface. As a result, the park has around 10,000 geysers and hot springs, which is half of all geothermal issues known to exist in the world. Within the park's limits, one can also find wolves, grizzly bears, black bears, deer, elk, and bison. Number 6. Kilauea. The Hawaiian archipelago was created by a series of volcanoes, the most recent of which is Kilauea. Compared to the towering, sharply sloping peaks of stratovolcanoes, it is a relatively low, flat shield volcano. Volcanologists can benefit significantly from Kilauea, one of the planet's most active volcanoes. Since 1952, there have been 33 eruptions, with the exception of the most recent eruption, which began on January 3, 1983, and is still happening today. Number 5. Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. The Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco is a suspension bridge that bridges the Golden Gate, a strait that divides the county of Marin to the north of San Francisco. When the Golden Gate Bridge was completed in 1937, it had the longest suspension bridge span in the world. Since then, it has come to represent the city of San Francisco and California across the world. The bridge's well-known red-orange color was specially chosen to help people see it through the dense fog that frequently envelops it. Number 4. Sedona Red Rock Country. Sedona, Arizona is located 2 hours drive north of Phoenix. Although Sedona is not a large city, its stunning red rock scenery has made it a popular tourist destination in the USA. This area, sometimes referred to as Red Rock Country, is a paradise for nature lovers. Outdoor recreation is encouraged by the numerous canyons, creeks, and walkways in the area. Cathedral Rock Trail is one of the locals' favorite hiking trails. The modern Chapel of the Holy Cross, which was built right into the side of the Red Rocks itself, is one of Sedona's most intriguing locations since it blends the old with the new. Number 3. Las Vegas Strip. Las Vegas, the heart of the global gambling industry, is situated in the southern Nevada desert. While there are casinos everywhere in Las Vegas, the Strip, which is an area of Las Vegas Boulevard South, has most of them. It has huge mega-casino hotels that have been beautifully designed with care and attention to detail to evoke a dreamlike ambience. The names and themes of the casinos at times suggest romance, conspiracy, and exotic locations. Number 2. Niagara Falls. One of the most stunning natural wonders in all of North America is Niagara Falls, which is situated between the states of New York and Ontario. The American Falls, Bridal Veil Falls, and Horseshoe Falls are the 3 falls that make up Niagara Falls. While the other falls are in New York, Horseshoe Falls is on the Canadian border. It is one of the most frequently visited tourist attractions in the world, attracting more than 14 million travelers yearly. Number 1. Manhattan. One of the 5 districts of New York, Manhattan is what most people observe when they think of the city known as the Big Apple. Its renowned skyline and views have been seen countless times on television. Take a stroll in Central Park to see the Statue of Liberty, see a Broadway performance, climb the Empire State Building, window shop on Fifth Avenue, or stutter around a museum.